This next solo we're going to look at is another Mike Campbell slide solo off the song I Won't Back Down by Tom Petty. And I'm pretty sure that it's tuned to open G, but to make it more interesting and to really improve our standard tuning, licks and slide technique, we're going to do it in standard tuning instead. And again, with both these Mike Campbell solos I'm doing, I'm going to focus more on the right hand, as I think that playing in standard tuning, you need to kind of focus more on the right hand. Okay, we'll run through it and then we'll break it down. Here we go. Down. Okay, let's break this down. And let's look at the chord progression first. And I'm going E5, D5, G5. Two of those. Then E5, D5, C5. Here's C5. Then back to E5, D5, G5. Two of those. And back into the chorus. And that's what we're soloing over. And E5, D5, G5 is firmly in G major. So we can look at G major pentatonic scale about at the 10th fret. So if I look at one, here's 10, right? 12 on the A string, so starting on the A string. Then 9, 12 on the D, 9, 12, then 10, 12, 10, 12 on strings 2 and 1. That's kind of the shape we're using, as well as some licks just on single strings. That first lick comes in, and I'm grabbing that with my middle finger on my right hand. And then I'm sliding back real quick, 12, 10 on the B, and then 12 on the G. Right, so I've got 3, 4. And if I slow that down, I'm really letting that E string ring out. Then I dampen with my middle, and my first finger hits the B string, and everything else, as far as my right hand is concerned, is dampened. Then my thumb hits that G string, and notice my first and second finger have dampened strings 2 and 1. That's my first lick, and it rings out all the way until the C chord. And I do this lick in order to get into the C chord, all on the G string. And what I'm doing is I'm sliding 5 down to, I'm sliding 7 on the G, down to 4, then up to 9. Okay, so I've only attacked the string once with my right hand, and then I slide up to 12. So here's that whole lick. And I'm really shaking the vibrato in order to keep that note ringing. So far I have this, 3, 4. And notice when I hit that single note line on the G string, my first finger is playing that G string, but my thumb and my middle finger in my right hand are dampening both those strings around it. Then I have another lick off of that, string 1 and 2. And I'm sliding 10 to 12 on the B, then 10 on the D, and sliding up again, 10 to 12. And I'm using just my middle and first finger. Right. And then for this last lick, I'm going to slide up 2 to 4 on the G string, then 3 on the B, then sliding down 4 2 0, then back up 2 to 4, and then I hit this low E string on the 3rd fret, and I grab that with my thumb. And this is really what tells us that he's probably in open tuning, as he probably has his A string tuned down to G, as that's a real awkward lick. But this is a good way to practice that right hand technique in standard tuning by doing this solo in standard tuning. Alright, let's try that whole solo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that twice. Let's try it again. 3, 4. Okay, that's the I Won't Back Down solo by Mike Campbell.